Hello everyone, it's Tracy Newman here from Navigators Tarot and Sleepy Wisdom, which you can find me with on YouTube. If you would like to book a reading or a healing, all the information is in the description box below. So I'm going to divide usually I do the two together, the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine together. However, today I'm actually going to split them. So I'm going to do a Divine Masculine reading first, and then I shall probably do a Divine Feminine reading a little bit later on. So at the moment, the Divine Masculine is actually going through a time of introspection, because he cannot see his way forward into the new world. So he's finding it quite difficult to, it's sort of like he has one foot left in the old world structure, but the rest of him is wanting to move forward into this new world. However, because he cannot see the new world, it is remaining quite foggy. He can't really understand what is required of him, because he's so used to taking action and so used to relying on the 3D world to give him clues as to where it is he needs to go. He is feeling a little bit unsure and not really quite certain about how he is to move forward or what he is actually supposed to be doing to move forward. And it's sort of a little bit like if you've ever read the Faraway Tree series, the Enchanted Wood series by Enid Blyton. It's like climbing the tree, and then at the very, very top of the tree, you actually climbed a ladder and then went into a new world. And the new worlds would, only stay for a certain amount of time and then move around, and then a new world would come in. But in between those worlds, sometimes there would be a fog or a cloud where you would get to the top of the tree, but you would not be able to move into the new world because it hadn't actually arrived yet. And it's a little bit like that at the moment. And the masculine is sort of like looking to see the structure of this new world, but can't see it. And so because of that, he's not able to make any sort of decision about where it is that he needs to go. And unfortunately, the masculine has not yet learnt to rely entirely on spirit or his intuition to lead him into that new space that is awaiting him. And at the moment, the Christos energies have taken the form of a form of like the Lion of Judah, which is the form of the lion. And in some, say in the Narnia series, you'd see it as Aslan. And the lion is requiring one to have courage, strength, and fortitude to move forward. Even though they cannot see exactly where it is that they are going, it is requiring faith. And it is something, the faith of the old world structures now are starting to crumble and fall. And he's really starting to feel that. And I feel that there's some sort of like spiraling type of energy that is trying to make him see, it's actually setting up a little bit of confusion and anxiety, because when you're in between worlds, there is nothing to hold on to. So they're trying to grasp for anything that they can to keep them safe, because they're not feeling safe, because they're not able to move into that new world structure, because it is not apparent to them that it is even there. So they are stepping back into that material world, which to them provides safety, provides security. Even though they recognize it on some level as not real and an illusion, they are unable to really grasp a hold of those emperor energies and take authority within themselves to have faith and move forward, regardless of what is actually going on right now. However, the masculine is doing an amazing job. And when I'm talking about the masculine, I mean the energies. I mean, we're all feeling this. Our masculine within ourselves is feeling this uncertainty and not able to sort of grab a hold of anything. We can feel that there is something new coming, but there is nothing in place that we can hold on to and we can feel safe or secure in. And so a lot of the masculine energies are about being in that 3D world and finding safety and security there. And so it is easier to drop back into that. So, however, they're actually really beginning to see, though, that to get to their 10 of Cups, to get to this beautiful 10 of Cups, and to also get to their 10 of Earth and have victory in that, it requires faith in themselves, in that the fact that they can actually do this and actually move into an uncertain future, requiring nothing but faith within themselves and also in the divine. And it is them that wishes to find the diamond that they have sought since the day they were born. They know that this is it's like this purpose, or this sense of knowing that there is something much more out there since the day they were born. I watched Matrix Resurrections yesterday. It was quite confusing, but still, throughout all those Matrix movies, there is this sense of purpose, of meaning. And I think that goes right throughout the whole thing. And in the end, Neo does go in within and find his own strength and his own way through his own sense of meaning and purpose, and finding out what that is. And in doing that, he's able to change his world. And the way he does that, of course, is to go within and find that the only guru and the only safety and security that he needs resides within him. And the only courage and bravery that he has or needs is within him. It is within his soul. It is within his heart center. It is within his emotions that he is able to express and accept and, understand that in not being able to see or feel or hear anything requires faith. But in that faith, it also requires him to have faith within himself and find that faith within himself and find that courage, that bravery, the lion energy that is within him and within all of us. So in that way, he can actually then also see that whatever justice that he thinks has not ever been served within himself or in his own life, that sometimes does keep him back in that 3D world, he is able to sort of see that eventually the only justice that really needs to occur is the justice within himself in finding the answers and the sort of truth within himself. It is never without. Every time we see something without, it is always a projection of what is within our own being. And so what I'm seeing here is that the masculine, through not being able to see exactly where it is he is going, unfortunately has stepped back into that 3D world where he feels safe and secure. However, the universe is asking him to have faith, to maybe not see and feel, but to have faith in the heart center, in the presence within his own essence of emperor-like attitude and and male essence. So he's able to sort of like, if he can at all, this is a really good opportunity to go within and find everything that he requires within. His safety, his security, everything. His faith is all resides within. It is not in the 3D world. And if he can somehow find that structure within himself, he'll be able to project that out onto the outer world. And then be able to see, hopefully the clouds will lift and he will be able to see the new world on the horizon. So that's all I have for the Divine Masculine. I'll see you in the Divine Feminine reading. Thank you.